Then he was like, yo, so when we gonna get the chance to, to kick it, like we can just hang out, nigga, we gotta kick it.
This is okay.
He telling me we gotta kick it and shit, and he was like, yo, why don't we like go shopping or some shit? I mean, like, I pay for it. And I was like, this nigga just said. I got the fuck away from him, because I was like, this nigga, fucking, this nigga just tell me he'd take me shopping. And this is shit that goes on. But there's just a little fruit.
You have something huge coming up, which is a documentary about P. Diddy, Puff Daddy, P. Diddy.
Yeah.
Did he do it, right?
Yeah.
I know you've been heavy on social media talking about it.
He did it. And I'm the only one who's been vocal about this long before.
You feel me? So these artists, they're getting fucked in the ass because that's their ritual. That's their rite of passage to get to the next level of witchcraft, magic, or whatever that is. And the reason why I expose it, not because I'm trying to be a cool motherfucker, is I want black people to understand that we have to stop letting these other people from not in our culture dictate how we create and how we use our culture, our project.
What brought Diddy back into the spotlight? It began with a comment from 50 Cent. That one moment got people talking again. But now, it's not just about Diddy. People are also looking at Chris Brown and a moment from early in his career when he almost joined Bad Boy Records, but didn't. Today, that situation feels very different.
We get into the office, so we do the performance, like, we nervous, but we just do the shit, boom, all right. And so he was just like, cool. He said, yeah, I like this cool. I don't like this light-skinned nigga over here. This little nigga over here. Fuck that. I said, that's just melted in that goddamn office at 12. I said, look, I'm fucked up.
And you're 12 years old.
Yeah. I was in that elevator probably crying like a mother.
So, I gotta ask.
Yeah.
Your partner was dark skinned? I gotta ask.
Yeah, my brother was thirsty.
All right.
Did that missed opportunity hurt Chris Brown? It could have, but it didn't. Instead, it pushed him to build his own career. He succeeded without relying on Diddy's system. Now, some people feel that staying away may have actually helped him avoid a circle that is under heavy attention today.
What's going on with this, the P. Diddy and Meek Mill and all these guys? So what is that all about?
Because deep, bro.
Diddy might be out of here, huh? I think Diddy's out of here.
Meaning like jail?
Nah, jail would be crazy, but I think like career-wise.
Canceled officially? Done?
Yeah, I think it's over.
I think there's a difference between being canceled and
being a criminal.
Yeah, it's a big difference, right? Because I don't know if R. Kelly got canceled.
Yeah. They keep canceling me for raping.
Yeah.
Yeah, weird. And I'm tired of
but that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, and I'm tired of people going.
I don't think it's canceling.
People keep going like, there's smoke and there's fire. No, the house is burnt down, bro. Diddy is that guy.
Yeah,
like everybody from Cassidy to the stories to the guy that just did the, he went to court and he's suing him and Lil Rod. And it's like, bro, there's a lot of information out there that's not good from his security guy that was Michael Jackson's security, that was the first guy in the scene when Mike died, to allegedly they're saying Diddy shot some dude and left and they just basically cleaned it up for him. It's like, bro, there's a lot of nefarious. How much gay stuff is going to come out with Diddy and Meek Mills? And bro, it's so crazy too. You guys know this. The moment somebody's like, man, he's done some gay stuff. From that moment on, every time you see a video and they just turn, you're like, oh, he's gay. He's gay, dude.
What are the actual facts of the story? Like, you've done some content on this. What do you actually know about
that much. I just know that there's like a lot of accusations. There's some, I guess, Me Too-esque stuff. Obviously, there's stuff with Cassie, maybe other people coming out. And but that being said, I think he just won a lawsuit with his like liquor company. So that he was at a, I don't know if that's even public, but rumors on the street he just won
he settles racism lawsuit against.
Yeah, it might be even for like a couple billion or something like that.
Oh, shit.
So he basically just got to stay out of jail. And then he can go off into the sunset.
Well, he settled with Cassie in like a minute, and that was his girl for like a decade or so.
I don't know if he settled with her in a minute. Like, in order for that information to hit the blogs, they're probably going back and forth for a while, and then he's not paying.
And she's like, I'm talking.
Well, I'm going to talk. And then they're like, no, you're not.
Okay.
And then she did, and now
30 million.
Yeah.
Just to be like, shh.
Within 24 hours.
Wow.
After she went public.
Wow.
Not even 24 hours. And then she came back and she said, we were able to settle things out, or I don't know what the words was she used. But, you know, I'm all these other things that's going on with the guys and Meek Mill. Who called them out, by the way? Forget about Tate, but which rapper was it that went after... is it 50 that he has a problem? Who is the person that always goes after him?
50 is always going after. 50 is the man. But 50 is, and if you're on 50's bad side, bro, God bless you, man. May God protect you, because he is not letting that foot off your neck ever.
Yeah, with Floyd, Ja Rule, Floyd Mayweather, he does not play games, bro.
Also, one of the most charismatic dudes I've ever met.
No shit. So 50's developing a documentary on Diddy allegations, vows to donate proceeds to sexual assault. Can you hold it? When is this?
Dude, this guy's a troll.
This guy, no, he is unstoppable, man.
Yo. This guy. I remember when he was doing the stuff with Mayweather. It's like, here, you know, put the alphabet. I want him to read a book.
One page from a Harry Potter book. Yeah. He was like, I'll donate 500,000.
And they were both New Yorkers. They were best friends, though. They were best friends too. Like,
what was
really
the falling out?
Like, that's his business, man. I'll let him explain that to you. But like, they were really close. So that's, I think,
is it a public story or no?
I don't know exactly. I don't know. I know he talked to me about something, but I let him share his business.
Okay. Yeah. To me, there's a part about 50 that gives me a man's man vibe.
Bro, he is.
You know, that's the vibe I get from him. And even the way he edifies Eminem. You just got to love the way he edifies Eminem. You know,
just a lot of respect. A loyal dude who really understands people from a young age. From a very young age, understood social dynamics. Like, he told me, he was like, yeah, when I was like 12 or 13, I was raised by like old heads, and I was just observing them. You don't get to talk a lot when you're with the old dudes. You're just kind of watching the power dynamics, watch how things work. Man, he told me some crazy story. I don't know if I can share, but yeah, I don't think he would be upset. He told me some story about, like, you know, when he first got out of prison or something like that. Like, he had like a crew of guys, and, you know, he went from being the dude, you know, on the block to potentially being lower now, because other dudes rise when you get locked up. But he still had his crew, so he was getting paid whatever he was getting paid to be part of the organization. And he said in the beginning, he started taking all the money that he was making, all the money that he was getting paid, not in the beginning, after he got out, and he would pay it to his guys, so his guys wouldn't think that he wasn't still the man. So he's making zero, right? But his guys, he still needed them to realize, yo, he still got it like that. And he just understood at a very like basic primal human level what he needed to maintain the loyalty, the hierarchy, and the power position. And I'm like, you're like 17 at this fucking time? How the fuck do you understand that? So it's no surprise to me when I see him thriving in these different industries, but also like not at all sacrificing who he is. Like, he's still a wild dude on the internet and in Hollywood producing films. Like, he can really kind of say whatever he wants. It's quite impressive. I told him the first time I saw him, I was like, bro, what do you have on all these dudes in Hollywood? And he's like, man, I don't even know what you talk about. Dude, he's that guy.
But listen, to me, it stops with Diddy at the Tupac story. That's what stops for me, because you know, you go down the rabbit hole and you're just curious about a topic and a story. You keep going down, and then you bring detectives and you're talking to guys that were involved, and eventually like, yeah, no. And I was a kid, 2 days, 3 days, I would say, in high school was like days that I was startled, confused, in pain, hurt. Magic getting AIDS when he came out and did the HIV positive interview. You know, it was Michael retiring and he's stepping away from the game, and it was Tupac getting killed. Those 3 days were the days where it's like, you know, as a kid, you follow those stories. And I think, I don't know, a lot of people have Diddy's influence behind Tupac and Biggie, but I'm convinced guys like 50 probably have. I'm convinced the people that have the actual facts and influence on who was behind it, but for whatever reason, they're not coming out.
That's the thing I always say. I was like, listen, if 50 don't like you, there's a reason. If 50 is out here not liking you, there is a fucking reason.
He's not just waking up going to hell with this guy.
Yeah. Like,
well,
you saw that. You know what I mean? And by the way, and you saw the interview where they were interviewing 50, and he's like, it's a podcast, and he's like, this dude during a podcast with 50 and Diddy was like, yeah, daddy, let's go shopping. And he's like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah, I'm not gonna let another man take me
shopping. What are you fucking talking about? And like, he just doesn't play these games. He just is upfront and honest, and he doesn't play. But that's a really good point.
50 don't like you, man.
There's something up.
I'm looking into it.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm looking into it.
Is this it? Is this when he said that?
Yeah.
I looked at him like, what you just say? Let me move, man, before I do something. You gonna make me mess up the wedding.
Oh, that's a nice gesture.
Let me get out of no, dude, you take me. That's what a guy says to a girl.
I asked 50 about that. And he said you did the same thing to him. You asked him to take him shopping.
Yeah. I thought he needed some clothes. He told me to take.
Yeah, no, we're good.
We're good.
Yeah, that's a good response. Though.
Schultz, someone that made a cameo in that video right there was your guy Charlamagne. I know you've done a ton of content with him. I think you guys did some content recently when you asked him about the Diddy allegations.
Yeah.
How'd that conversation go with Charlamagne? What are your thoughts on him?
Oh, I mean, Charlamagne's the GOAT, man. Charlamagne's the motherfucking GOAT. We've been doing Brilliant Idiots, a podcast, for over like 10 years now, maybe 11, 12, I don't even know. But yeah, he's just the man. He's just the man. To be able to like maintain, being at the top is hard. And to maintain your spot at the top for over a decade. Oh no, even longer. I forget exactly how long Breakfast Club's been doing. And people don't even realize, like, growing up in New York, when we were growing up, it was Hot 97 was like,
man.
This is all everybody listened to. So he comes in, some guy from fucking South Carolina comes in and goes on the competing network that's not even competing. It would be like, what is the minor league team for the Yankees, the one that plays in Staten Island or whatever?
Nobody even knows.
There's the team there's like the AAA team, whatever. It would be if that team ends up replacing the
Scranton
Yankees.
Wilkes-Barre Rail Raiders, Riders,
some shit. Who knows? Whatever.
Like
the fuck
that's
it is.
literally how much of a leap they made.
It was, and now the Hot 97 is obsolete.
Straight up.
And I mean, you look at like what's the fact that you guys don't even know it. Like this was the fucking radio.
Hot 97 every day. That's my word. Come on, bro.
Yeah. Who was it? Who was the?
Everybody and their mother was on
Flex, Angie Martinez, Star and Buck Wild. I mean, it was just.
And they would have like Jay-Z. Everybody would go in there, promote, talk, crap, draw with that whole beef. It was insane.
It was unbelievable.
And the music that they played
it
was absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah.
They played all the hot stuff.
So if you like this clip and you want to watch another one, click right here. And if you want to watch the entire podcast, click right.
OT, what we doing? Goddamn, shut up, goddamn. That my outfit look like a goblin. You will know another nigga that's fit like this. Orange change color when I lift my wrist. It's a Motel 6, keep on them lights. Stick a bitch on a vape, book her that night. She got a boyfriend like my nigga. I'm like, cool, I'm trying to be the side. I'm pissed, man, so block. Beach, checked out. I'm smooth, but why?
Why do fans listen closely when 50 Cent speaks? Because he has a strong understanding of power, loyalty, and how the industry works. When he speaks about someone, people believe there's a reason behind it. That's why his long-running issue with Diddy feels more serious than normal celebrity drama. It also highlights how media decides which stories get attention. In the past, people who spoke about Diddy were ignored, but now those same voices are being heard.
Happy to have you back on the platform, man.
Yo, we still here. We still doing it. Let's keep it going, brother. Happy to be here.
Hey, I had to bring you back, man. The people love you, man. So, it's only right to bring you back. But I want to get right into it, right? Why do you think Diddy haven't been indicted yet?
Listen here, bro. It's a term in the legal field that you could indict a ham sandwich. But the Southern District of New York has a 98.2 conviction rate. All right, for those who don't know, if you got 100 people, only 1.28 or something like that, 1.8. Only 1.8 has won against them. So now, what they doing, they already got the witnesses, they already got the people, because let me just say something. With the sex trafficking thing, it only takes one witness to convince the jury. One witness. And we know who that witness is going to be. Cassie. She filed a civil suit against him. So it only takes one, in the sex trafficking charge, it only takes one witness. Now we got other people like Jonathan Odie, who was one of that he gave a testimony, or well, he gave some information to some agents that he was working, doing with Cassie, cross states, going back and forth, this, that, and the third. So it only takes one witness. So now, the reason they haven't went after for him, because there's more to get into. It's more to get into. It's not only the sex trafficking, it's the alleged, the guns, the alleged drugs. And I'm saying alleged because they haven't came out with any formal charges yet. But when they come out with some charges, bruh, and you hit it, the Southern District of New York do not play. And people don't play with them. So I don't understand why this stuff ever even got to this point, but it is what it is. It is what it is, bro. The reason they haven't came down and got him yet, they going through his taxes. You hear what he said? They had all the people that he did business with. That they're going to go through everything that he did with a fine-tooth comb. And when they set that and they get what they call discovery to his lawyers, he either say, I'm going to take the time, because if he go to court with it, 9 times out of 10, he going to spend the rest of his life behind bars. So the reason they haven't did it at this point, it's a lot of paperwork, bro. They got a lot of people working different angles. They got the drug angle. They got the tax angle. They got the, what else? They say the drugs, the tax, and then they got the guns that were found. They got to do a trace on the guns that they were found in the house. And then if you got 250 cameras, there's a lot of footage that them agents got to go through. So they got a lot of work to do, bro. They got a lot of work. What they took, how many years to indict Keefe D? They took a lot of years to indict Keefe D. And now he's sitting in jail. So they got a lot of work to do, bro. And it ain't gonna happen overnight. So I would think that probably in the next two months or so, you might be looking at something, bro.
And you said that Diddy, he got over 250 cameras?
He had over 200, they found over 250 cameras in his house, man.
Damn.
Allegedly. That's what they were saying.
So you do believe that Diddy is going to prison?
Oh, he going to jail, bro. And yo, and I don't wish jail on nobody, on the for real. I don't wish jail on nobody. You understand? But they already got their star witness. And you only, for one charge for the sex trafficking, you only need one witness. One witness. That's crazy. I don't believe R. Kelly, you see what they did to R. Kelly? He went to jail for sex trafficking. He was dating those girls. Those girls was living at his house. Those girls was going back and forth with him willfully. How the hell did he get sex trafficking? And Diddy don't. Based on Cassie paperwork.
Do you think Diddy would take some people down with him if he get arrested?
Oh, my man. Come on. His daddy was a rat. Hold on, let me just, I know this ain't got nothing to do with, but I'm going to tell his story. It was this gangster, right? He said, when you go there, kill the father and kill his son. And the guy said, his son is only a baby, 4 years old.
What is Gene Deal saying? He believes that just because things look quiet doesn't mean nothing is happening. He suggests that investigators may have been reviewing different types of evidence over time. This makes it seem like the situation could be bigger than just one claim. Looking back, Chris Brown's distance from that circle may have kept him away from something complicated.
Will Smith, you told me before that you was at a party
the door
before
that closes
that they attended,
is the door
and you
that
said the
protects
party
you.
was weird. Tell me about that.
Okay, this is boxer. His name Twan. He's from our neighborhood. He was married to Tanisha Arnold. The broad played Pam on Martin Lawrence. We went to the party with her. I mean, it was matter of fact, it was a set it off party. Jada Pickett, Vivica Fox, all of them was there. You know what I'm saying? It was just seemed like Puff and Tupac was like a couple, seemed like to me. It was just a lot of weird shit going on, you know what I'm saying? The vibes ain't there. I guess that's what Tupac was talking about, the Illuminati and shit. It's like Vivica Fox was with this big gay man. He was 6'9". They called him, his name 6'9". He had the red hair with a big old booty and shit. Nobody was gaying him over. What the fuck is going on here? It's just a lot of weird shit, dude. You know what I'm saying? That shit, it ain't right. You know what I'm saying? I guess that's what Tupac, I guess he wanted to get up out of the Illuminati or something. But I seen her there. Matter of fact, MC Lyte pulled off with Tanisha Arnold. You know what I'm saying? In her brand new 560, black one. Yeah, that shit weird, dude. Yeah, that's some weird ass shit going on, you know? Yeah.
And what was Tupac doing at the party, yo?
Him and Puff was there together. They was there, you know what I'm saying? That's why I don't know how they fucking fell out or nothing like that. They was road dogs, you know what I'm saying? They even got pictures of him. He got on that blue sweater with the turtleneck. Him and him hugged up like this with the black hat. Have you ever seen that picture?
Nah, I don't recall, but I'm pretty sure I came across it.
Yeah. That picture there, they was at that party that day. Yeah, it's just like a bunch of weird shit. That whole fucking, yeah, that shit weird, dude. Yeah, bunch of, it ain't right. You know what I'm saying? I'm not no gay basher or none. I mean, none of that shit, but that shit ain't right. You know what I'm saying? That whole party was weirdoed out. Yeah, and it was Jada Pickett. What?
You saying the whole party was weird. What did you see at the party that made it weird? I mean, I'm confused.
I guess it was the Illuminati. It's just weird. I know I wouldn't want to be part of no shit like that. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm from the old school, dude, and that shit wasn't really tolerated with my generation. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, hate crime, yes, but it's more tolerated these days and nothing like that. It's more, you know what I'm saying, more open now, you know what I'm saying? But back then it was kind of fishy, you know what I'm saying? Still kind of fishy, you know, but it's more, you know, out there now.
The incident y'all had with Warren G and Kid Frost, tell me about that, my man.
Okay, Kid Frost had gave a party at the House of Blues. One of our big homeboys wanted to go with us, you know what I'm saying? So he went with us and he said, "Oh, you young niggas have fun." So one of Kid Frost's homies still on my big homie. But he didn't know that he was around, it was maybe about 20 of us. So the dude that socked my big homie, we beat the dog shit out of him. So my big homie, he came to. He like, "That's the motherfucker." We like, "Yeah." And it was 2 security guards had him. Had the dude that we beat up from Kid Frost's entourage. So my big homie knocked that motherfucker out while the yellow jacket, you know, the yellow jackets with the event security, they had the dude. So my homie still knocking him out. Boom! So the dude with the yellow jacket was talking shit. "Man, what the fuck is wrong with him?" My homeboy knock out him too. Bam! Like, woo! So the other one like, "Man, he got back." The little Jamaican dude come up talking shit. "Man, you going crazy?" My homeboy sock him too. So we went down to get our car for valet. And it was the dude, "It's LBC." And he like, "What the fuck is that?" And he said, "It's Long Beach City Crip." So my homeboy knew this dude was an imposter. If you from Long Beach, you gonna say Rolling 20s or Insane. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know, real block boy. You know what I'm saying? 19th Street. You gonna say something. A real Crip shit. This nigga say he from Long Beach City Crip. My homeboy like, wait a minute. And knocked him out too. So Warren G was down there.
Have people only recently started talking about this? No. These stories have been around for years. People have spoken about strange situations and uncomfortable experiences before. The difference now is that people are finally paying attention. When someone becomes very powerful, expectations increase, so public reactions become stronger when serious claims appear.
We gonna get you and your little dog too. And congratulations, Young Miami. Run as fast as Cassie did. That fucker. I'm sorry, I'm a little upset about it. Cause I'll Be Sure just came out of his coma, and I've been talking to Al, and we've been texting back and forth, and I'm just glad that he's alive to text.
Oh, wow. Definitely.
Yeah, but when you think about Kim, I was thinking to myself the other day, Uptown Records started with 5 people. Andre Harrell, I'll Be Sure, Heavy D, and Puffy. And Kim was the longest working employee because she was there from the very beginning. She was Andre's personal assistant. Kim is dead. Heavy D is dead. Andre Harrell is dead. The only 2 left are Puffy and Al almost died. Isn't that interesting?
That is interesting.
Heavy D was found dead, face down in the heart attack. Andre Harrell, heart attack. Kim died from pneumonia, but there's the first coroner's report that said that she died. It was ruled a homicide, and they found toxins in her body to prove that she had been poisoned. You know, they have poisons that create heart attack and pneumonia-like symptoms. And then right after that, Al had a meeting, and I was going to meet up with him because we were in Vegas, and then the next thing you know, you want to know what they all had in common, though? The survivors and the late of Uptown Records, they were all writing tell-all books. Andre was writing a book right before he died. Heavy D was working on a book before he died. Kim Porter was working on a book before she died, and Al B. Sure was working on the documentary of his life, and then he goes into a coma. Has Puffy ever been in a coma? Has anything happened to him? He must be the luckiest motherfucker, because it seems like everybody that worked at Uptown Records from the very beginning is gone. Just him. I guess Al disappointed you. You know, I speak for a reason. When you see this bullshit ass motherfucking game fucking with people that you love, that you like, you know, there's too many coincidences.
Too many.
Fuck you, honeycomb.
Stamp it.
We gonna get you and your little dog too. And congratulations, Young Miami. Run as fast as Cassie did. Has anybody asked themselves about that shit?
I mean, yeah, I'm sure a lot of people are asking about what's going on with it. Yeah, a lot of people are looking at it like that's the way the new relationship should work.
What, to get paid? She was getting $500K a month. She quit because he dropped her down.
Yeah, I think that's where they're at with it now.
No, but understand this. Think about this. And there are women in this room. Why would you quit? What the fuck is going on that $250,000 ain't enough?
Ladies?
Like, fuck the fact that he... I'm just saying, fuck the fact that he cut it from 500 to 200. Who the fuck gives a shit? 200K? Who 250K? Who turning down 250K a month? What the fuck is going on in that relationship that 250K ain't enough?
Could see some things.
That ain't worth 250K. That's gotta be some dark shit. Like, people are not understanding that girl quit 250K. 4 million every quarter. Well, I'm sorry, $1 million every quarter.
Shit.
Now she was getting $2 million a quarter, but then she got, fuck you got going on. That's so deep that it ain't worth $1 million a quarter.
They told a story about Cassie one time, and she was saying someone had asked her why she cut her hair, and she was like, Diddy said he just liked it that way. And they said when she answered the question, it was like she was in a trance. Like, she was just like, I just don't know. Diddy just said he would like my hair this way. They was like so in awe, like.
What should people take away from all this? This is the most sensitive part because many claims are serious but not proven. They should be seen as allegations, not facts. Still, they raise bigger questions. In the end, it's not just about Diddy. It's about who spoke early, who stayed silent, and who stayed away. Chris Brown's past decision now looks more meaningful. 50 Cent's comments sound louder. Gene Deal's warnings carry more weight. And as old clips resurface, people are starting to question how the system really works and who benefited from the silence.